Hey guys, this is Adrija, and today I'm here to talk about 16 things that I have learned as a 16-year-old in 2024. Okay, before we begin with that, I would really like to thank all of you and every one of you all of you who showed that much love to my previous video. I love dogs, but not at this time. So, thank you so much for all the love to my covered. The comments were so good, and one comment literally made me tear up. And today I'll give all of you a shout out. So, first shout out goes to most of them are my ex schoolmates, Ayush, Lisa, then Madhuparna, Kaushar, Yatashmita, Rajita, and then from the ones who are, maybe my well wishing friends from different parts of the world. First, the comment that I love the most, Shakti737. Thank you so much. Your comment meant so much to me. Literally made me tear up a bit. And then Rashika. And then we have Fahim Faisal 9035. Thank you so much for all your comments. I'm so grateful. So without any further ado, let's begin with the actual video. So I today I'll discuss about 16 things that I learned as a 16-year-old in 2024. So beginning with the first thing, you need to strip yourself off of entitlement. Any entitlement that you've had in your previous workplace, supposedly you were the best employee, you were the best XYZ thing. In your new workplace or in your new space, you have to start from scratch. You have to start from rock bottom. You have to start from zero. You cannot be like, because I was this excellent person in my previous job, I will still be the excellent person here, because here no one knows you. You have to start from rock bottom. You have to have that humility. You have to put your ego aside. Really difficult. I know this. All of this is from my personal experience. So I know that. So you have to keep your ego aside. You have to keep everything aside, and you have to start from rock bottom. You have to strip yourself of that entitlement. So next one. Do not play victim card. Obviously, I'll just say two lines. If you are passionate about something and if you really want to be a part of it in a positive way, create some change, make some change. Don't cry about it and don't blame others. It is just obnoxious, and if it is not under your control, just leave it. But don't cry, don't blame others. It is so straining for both you and for both the other person. So just move on, and if you cannot, take better steps to improve it. Moving on to our next, very important, you teach people how to treat you. Very important, you teach people how to treat you. If you are someone who does not tolerate any bullcrap about themselves, no one else will have that ability to talk bullcrap about you in front of you. Maybe they'll do it behind your backs because they have to. They don't have anything else to talk about. The only matter of good talk to you, like to them, is you. But if you are someone who lets other people laugh about you in front of you, I'm sorry, honey, everyone will run over you. And you do not want that. And especially when you are a teenager, I know all of us want to fit in. We have to fit in. We have that urge to fit in, fit in, fit in, fit in. Fit in, fit in, fit in, fit in. But, sorry, well, it's cold, so it kind of gets a bit, you know. And we have to fit in, I know that. But fitting in can go to hell if someone else is calling me a damn stupid, idiotic piece of shit in front of my face and laughing about it. Go to hell with that. I don't want to fit in your little petty group. Next, smile more, Be more generous, be more kind, be a breath of fresh air to people, and just be a relatable person. And at times, and literally if you can, most of the times, go ahead and compliment people. Maybe your hair is looking so good today. Hey, what's your name? And uh, where did you get your nails done, or this done, or that done? Just compliment people. Okay? Compliment people. It is so good. It is so beautiful. Just the time, I think all the times I have made someone stay better or just made them smile, best day of my life. That's the highlight of my day. I loved it. So yeah, do that. Smile more and smile more, and have that ability to laugh at your fooleries, to laugh at your amusements, to laugh at your, maybe you just literally fell hard on your butt, you're just like, damn. That ability to be like, oh my god, that's so funny, rather than be like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Change that. It literally changes so much in your life when you start laughing at your own self at times, like just not taking yourself that seriously. You have to take yourself seriously, but you also need to have that ability to start laughing at your own supposed embarrassing shits. So moving on to our next one, it is showing respect to every possible person. Again, not all the time. If someone is being a, a total nut job to you, just don't bother about them. Just walk out. You need not lower your standard to being a nut job as well, but just walk out. Just walk away. And like be a crackhead because you are one, but I'm out of it. Respect every possible one. Someone younger to you, even kids, because I talk to kids a lot. I love kids. I love them with all my heart. They're just so, when you talk to them, they're just so intelligent, they're just so imaginative, so creative, they're so curious, their questions are amazing, and it just makes me respect them so much. So respect everyone that comes by your way, because you don't know what they have gone through. They may be a literal sense a warrior. You just don't know, because the ones who are warriors, they don't flaunt it in front of people that sees, yeah, that's something, because they know it in themselves. They know it within themselves that they need not. So always, always, always respect everyone. uh, leaving aside everything, just respect everyone, younger to you, older to you, same age, colleague, best friend, whatever. Just respect everyone. Then the next one, again really important, is make people feel important. Really make people feel important, because if you are a self-obsessed narcissist, we don't want that. We don't want that. We want to set an example, we want to set ourselves aside, we want to be a positive impact, we want to be someone that people remember. So when you are talking to someone, just make them feel like the priority. Don't be like, hey, hello, and this is what I've gone through, and you haven't gone through anything. And don't be that way. Don't do. And make people feel important. Ask for their name. Ask for their name and just make their, because people love their name. And another, side note that I'll give that I have learned is that whenever you feel, or whenever you are in doubt, that this thing that I'm doing, is it a good thing or a bad thing? Just ask yourself, if you were in that person's place, if you just put yourself in their shoes, if you were in that person's place, would you feel good about it? If the answer is yes, go ahead, do it. And if the answer is no, don't do it. Don't do it. So supposedly if someone complimented you, you'll feel good about it, won't you? So I know we have social anxiety, I know we have everything, but just take that very difficult step and be like, hey, your hair really looks good, Just see this smile. Will make your day. And the next time you'll want to do it 100 times. So now moving on to, yes, the thing that I was saying. So Whenever anyone asks for your name, like, hey, what's your name? End of story. Like, at least that is what happens to me whenever someone prioritizes my name and they're like, hey, before you go, what's your name? Say me your name. I'm like, oh my god, thank you so much. That's the best thing no one has ever done. Like, literally. So do that same thing, whenever you're talking to someone, make them feel important. If you want someone's help, make them feel important. Don't be like, you should really spare me some time because I am so important. You're not. We are not. We are not. There are 8 billion freaking people in this goddamn world. You're not that special. It's fine. And if you want to be special, you have to put an effort to be special. And that is what we all are trying to do. And if I can at least help any one of you and even myself in the process, I will be so glad. And the next one, I have given up on keeping a track on the numbers. I'll just do it while editing. So the next one is learning the why, what, before how. Why do you want something? What do you want to do with it when you've actually gained it, when you've actually attained it in your life, rather than fixating on how will you gain this? More than the how, focus on the why and what. If you want money, all of us want money, right? Focusing on focusing on why you want that money, and how, and what will you do with that money when you've actually received it. That is so much, so much, so much more better than just directly jumping onto how will I how will I earn, how. No. Why do you want? What is your motive? Why do you want success? Not how success. How success, obviously execution is really important, but why success? What will I do with success when I've actually attained it? Ask those critical questions. Then your vision becomes clear, and then your thrill to actually do it and do the how becomes so much more prominent. So, and along with this, because again, what, why, and how, learning money, because most of us want, all of us want success, and I don't know, it is really bad. We all just directly link success to money. Success should be what makes you feel more human and makes you feel more happy and at ease. And money at times just doesn't. Ow, like the floor is so cold and I'm sitting on the floor right now. I have a cushion though, so kind of helps, but it's fine. Y'all should like, share, and subscribe for that. It is a lot of hard work. Do that, please. So, yes, so we all want success and we all want money. So, the next thing that I would like to add with it is learn money, learn success, learn the art of success, learn the art of money. Especially when it comes to money, most of us have it in our head, the day I'll get money, I'll buy 2 mansions, I'll buy 5 6 Bugatti and like Mercedes and this and that. Please don't mind the pronunciation. I'm just saying the names. I'm just saying the names. All those rich cars, I'll just buy them. But that doesn't sustain the money, honey. The money, honey. That doesn't sustain the money. You have to know the art of money. You have to know the science. Like, not even art. At the point it gets to science. So you have to know the art of money. You have to know how to sustain the money. You have to know how to invest the money, how to actually let the money grow, because money literally exhausts itself. So you have to know how to keep a track of it, how to literally let it grow over time. So okay, next, because I literally want to fit this in that 20-minute time range, and I am reading from something because you have to keep a track, right? So the next one is take the damn risk. We all are young, and I know this is also something that I hear whenever I want to do something that is very unruly. Even though I'm 16, And whenever I want to do something unruly that is, very out of fashion, I do it. And my parents are like, don't do this, don't do that. This is so obnoxious, it's so this, so that. But I do this because I'm young, and if my risk has consequences, I can, do something and fill up for it. I, if you are doing a job and if you really don't like it and you really want to experiment with something else, and you are supposedly 25, you are still in your 20s. Even if you fail after taking that damn risk, you can again fill in. You can again get back on track and be like, oh my god, I screwed up, but now I'll again do something to get back on track. So take that risk. We all are young and we only have one life, and that too as a human being. So take the risk. Turning the page. That's the proof that I'm reading from something. Well, I'm not reading, I just have the points jotted down. So the next one is looking at people. Whenever you're talking to people, show them that you value them and make them feel important. That's something that I said before. And look them in the eye. Look them in the eye. Don't look, don't divert your eyeballs and don't be like this. That just shows that you are underconfident. Excuse me. And don't even look up and always, that is just cocky. No one wants to talk to you then. Just look at them look straight in their eye, and with that, questioning gaze, and not like I'm the shit gaze, okay? Yes, so, and look at people and just think of people as, warriors, something like that. That is what I'd like to explain it as. Look at people with the intention of learning and growing with their experience, right? So, whenever you talk to people, try to learn from their struggles. Like, and if they were into some bad thing and if they have bad habits, keep those aside. But most of, especially our elders and even our juniors at times, they have such stories, and just take inspiration from them. Just be like, oh my damn god, look at people with the intention of learning, and know one thing for a fact: you don't know enough. None of us know enough. None of us have anything figured out. Even Jeff Bezos doesn't have his whole life figured out. He's also worried about a lot of things. So, yes, we are fine. So, look at people with that intention of learning and growing, and how can I learn from this incredible person? Then, the next thing that I'd like to speak about is values. Know your values, especially as teenagers. We get so lost in this race of, what should I say, in this race of fitting in this race of being the, hot guy, hot girl. Of course, being hot is important and being hot is a good thing, but you have to know where your values are. You have to know what you stand by. You have to know what you prioritize: happiness over money, or money over happiness, family, friends, your relationship with yourself, your parents, then happiness, loyalty, your values. Keep your values very proper and really work on them and look at them, because when you have your values set, you really know what you stand for and how your opinions are to be, um, kind of, you know structured, so it is easier for you to make a decision in the future. Then the next point is, you are what you think, you are what you perceive, and everything is a projection. This is also a very, very famous line, I suppose. Everything is a projection. So you are what you think, and so think positive. Think that the world is, yeah, the world is pretty harsh. The the world is not goddamn good. It is not. But when you think that you are gonna make it, you will make it. When you think you are good looking, like, okay, was that a good example? I don't know. Like, when you think that you can make it, you will make it. When you think that you're gonna heal, you will heal. And when you think that you're gonna make yourself better, you will make yourself better. And when you know, and when you look at things in a positive light, like, okay, I made some mistakes and I'm a human being, I make mistakes, but I will work on it. When you look at things in a positive way, things start becoming positive. So focus on that. Then we have three more to go. I'm so sorry. It's 23 minutes and I just don't want to screw up with the algorithm and have a 23-minute video. People won't watch it. And I really want people to watch this because I'm really passionate about this. So the next one is, it is really okay to not have okay days, okay weeks, okay months, and even okay years. You know, sorry, I just said some absolutely bad shit. Sorry. So, what I meant is that it is really okay to have not okay. Yes, that's the correction. It is really okay to have not okay days, not okay months, and not okay weeks. Yeah, not okay years. So, but what is not okay is giving up, is losing that spirit that you will make it. That is not okay. You can be in the slum for like just sulk over it for a day, even for a week, even for a month, even for a few years, just be sad about it, just sit. But what is not okay is to give up and just stay like that for your entire life. That is not okay. None of us have our shits figured out. Even the richest ones make like such dumb decisions, literally. Well, I don't want to give examples. विवाद हो जाएगा. So even the richest ones don't have their shit figured out. So we are just teenagers. We need not have our shits figured out. And we are just humans. We need not have our shits figured out. But what is not okay is to just give up and just being like, I'll just give things up. I'll just not make things better for me, make things better for my partner, make things, if you have a partner, make things better for like my family and not create abundance, right? So you have to make things better. Not okay week, not okay day, not okay months, fine. But not having that spirit to make it okay, that is not fine. So the next thing is, yes, the next thing is learning how to be confident. Learning, confidence is not something people are born with. This is something which the Priyanka Chopra said. Learning, I got so scared. So literally, learning how to be confident is, it comes over time. It comes over time, and when you kind of learn how to be confident, you also need to learn how to accept your everything, be it flaw, be it negative things. Obviously, we have negative things, we all have negative things, and appreciating a positive as well. And knowing that I may not be the perfect human being, brother, but what I know is that just because I'm not a perfect human being doesn't give you the right to run me over, doesn't give you the right to do that. So, yes, it is knowing that your value doesn't um, just fixate over your looks, your this, your that, and maybe that perfect kind of chart. Yes, even if you are not at all perfect, none of us are, and none of us should be. We all should literally have imperfections. That makes us relatable, and we love to relate to someone. When we see perfect people, we just get demotivated. We're just like, why are you like this? So it is so good to be imperfect, because you're like, well, I am human. I am a goddamn human being, girl. So yes, is how to embrace your everything, and still knowing that just because you don't fit the perfect chart doesn't mean you're not entitled to have your opinions, and you're not entitled to have a voice. You very much damn sure are. Yes. Okay. Then the next and the second last thing is looks to matter. I'll break the bubble for you. Looks do matter. You can't change your face. Well, you can. You can get a plastic surgery. But still, I won't be able to look like Aishwarya Rai, obviously. And nor do I even want to look like her, because I'm me. And I'm very much satisfied with how I look. Like, yeah, I'm cute. And it's fine. And I don't want to look like her, but what I know is that what is very important is how you present yourself. If you just come unkept, if you're like going to a meeting or going to something, and you're like so unkept, you haven't done your hair, you don't know how to kind of portray yourself, you are just not I think when you're not put together, that is so much more unattractive than being, you know, decent looking and being put together. Do you understand that? Like, an attractive person who is just not put together, and a decent looking person, like an average looking person who is very well put together and is confident and knows the other skill sets and knows how to interact with people, very much more attractive. So, how you present yourself is so much more attractive than just your face value. You know, the way you take care of your skin. Skincare is important, guys, girls and boys. I really hope so. Even oh well, dogs do have skincare. I've seen those videos, right? Like well, it is like, wait, I'll say you the time. It is 1 a.m. It is 1 a.m. and I'm doing this. It's 31st of December. I wanted to make this so that I could say this as a journal, rather than journaling it. Maybe if this would be a help to anyone out there, any 16-year-old out there, or even a few years from now when I'll be 20 or 21, I'll just come and look at this and be like, oh my god, I was this little girl, literally. Gee. So yeah, looks do matter. It is much more than looks, it is how you put yourself together. That is what it is. How it is your body language, it is the way you enter the room, it is the way you're like, hey, it is the way your confidence, your radiance speaks. It is that, you know and now we'll move on to our last one. Well, I'll also add like a snippet of it, like a small snippet, like a last note. This almost, it's 30 minutes. I don't even know if any of you will see it. Maybe I'll be the only viewer viewing this multiple times. So the last one is gratitude. Really, such an important thing. Gratitude. Right now, the one thing that, well, now I just noticed this. I don't even know if any of you all noticed this, but I just noticed this. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, see, people. I'll have to say this to my mom, and she'll blame me that I did this. So, okay, so grateful being grateful is so important. You know, most of you watching this, I know we all have our struggles. All of us, even Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk have their struggles, right? So, of course, we have our struggles. But I think so. Most of you watching this, you all are watching this. So, very hopefully, you all have food on your table. You all are healthy. You all have, hopefully, a healthy family. And even if you don't, you all have God and you all are educated, you all have internet, you all are able to see this, and you all are able to live a life that is so goddamn much more better than so many people out there. Like, whenever you think that I'm not doing good in life, just think of the kids in the slums. They are going off to work when they are literally teeny tiny ages, and they're so happy and they're so grateful in life. You know, this is what the people who have it will cry the most about not having anything, and the people who actually do not have it, they'll cry about not having anything, but they'll do it so gratefully again. They'll be like, we have sufficient things, but we would appreciate having a bit more. And that is so beautiful. Just be grateful, you know. Now, I have my own struggles. My mom has her own struggles. My dad has his own struggles. Even our pet, our doggy, has his own struggles, has her own struggles. It's a bitch. I never use that word, but she is a female dog. So, yeah, she has her own struggles too. All of us have our own struggles, but I'm so, so, so grateful that the previous day, the previous video, I filmed it in a different room, and this video, I'm filming it in a different room. So I at least live in a house two, which has 3 to 4 separate rooms. I'm so grateful. I have food on the table, I have internet, I'm recording this, I have a lamp that is lighting and flaming my face. So, well, now it's dim, all the energy is gone. But anyways, amazing, amazing. I'm so lucky. So just be grateful for what you have, and that'll take you so much. And you know, being grateful, just this one step, will stop your victim card mentality, will rip you off of that entitlement, and will make you respect people more, treat people with more humility. So just be grateful. And one of the last things that I want to say, and which will contradict the video, is one of the things that my friend Ahona, she said me, is that, and again something that you all may have heard, is people lose their health to earn wealth, and again lose their wealth to earn health back. So might as well focus on your health. Might as well, if you're unfit, if you're too skinny, or if you're obese, try to get into a proper healthy weight based on your height, and just focusing on dietary habits, maybe just cutting out on sugar and just taking less of all of that stuffs, you know, that excess of everything. You know, you need to have everything, but everything in moderation is a good thing. And I don't want to comment on sleep because I'm awake at 1 a.m. But well, now I'll go to sleep. My mom will literally kick my ass because I said her that I'll record this and she's sleeping, but when she's sleeping, she's not herself. So she'll literally kick my ass when I go. But anyways, I did this and the dogs love it too. So I hope so you all do love it as well. And we won't have any bloopers for this because there's not a cover or there's not a full-fledged video, in the middle only we had bloopers like this is a blooper, me just randomly, I love yapping in front of a camera, so see it, it's just that. And yes, I don't know which time zone you all will see this, or even whatever date, maybe you all will see this years later when I'm maybe 26. So, but I still think all of the things that I've said will always be relevant to me, to any one of you watching this. And personally speaking, I'll myself come back a lot of times just to see this, just to, yes, just to see this. And I really loved filming this because it just feels like such a raw one-on-one talk, and I just love it. So that's that. It is 35 minutes. I bet none of you will watch it. So yeah, that's that. So yes, 31st December, right? So I actually thought of why not, because every year I write a journal, right? And this year by far has been the most effective year in my life, because one of the biggest factors is that I changed schools, right? I'm in 11th grade. So I changed from ICSC to CBSC. So the change itself taught me so much, so much. I'm so grateful for that. So yeah, that's that. So I wanted to, why not make a video? Any 16-year-old, because I see 25-year-olds giving, teaching and, saying things to teenagers. But I have never seen a person my age giving me, especially for girls to, say something. So I think this will be good. And I, I really pray to God. I really manifest that, hey, universe, I really, really, really hope so. And I am sure that He will make this people, she'll make this video reach people everywhere, all around this world, because that is something that I really want. That is something that I really hope for, won't lie, for my YouTube channel, sure, but also because I feel that this video is so raw and so. This doesn't even feel like a video. This is just me talking to myself, yapping. And yes, I'll just really like it if you all resonate with it. So yeah, that's that. That's for it from your creator, from Adrija. And so if you all did like it, please give it a like. Share this video. I know it's really lengthy, and when you share it, your friends will give you slangs. I know that, but you can share it, please. You can share it, and then subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, so that whenever I post any cover or any real talk video like this, you'll be the first one to get the notification as well as tune in. And if you all haven't watched my cover, you all can just go to my channel and look it up, or I'll just put the link in the description box below. You all can go check it out. It has bloopers, so it's fun. And yes, that's it. 40 freaking minutes. I don't curse. I I don't do that shit. 40 freaking minutes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and I'd like to end here. Oh, we got it.